Hi and welcome back to the shed and the next step in rebuilding the Lomax 223. Now today is a short video, but it's a really important one because I think what you'll see from this and take away is just how modular the 2CV is and why it's such a great base for a kit car. So let's get on with the action. Alright, just going to have a go at test fitting some components on here. So this is the chassis. Now the correct way up. I need to drill out the body mounting holes here to fit the bolts because the Lomax has larger bolts that bolt through than Citroen used. So these will need to be drilled out here so that the body can be bolted down onto this lip here. That's really all that's holding that body on is these bolts that run along the edges. And as you said before, the body sits a further this much out from these. So what I'm just doing here is having a quick test of the front axles. I've just cleaned up the holes, got the paint out, the threads, that sort of stuff. The back I haven't done anything with, so it doesn't actually sit down into its mounting holes. There is a pin here that locates into the centre hole here. Where am I? There, that's the right hole. And then there are the two bolts that come up and bolt into here. But at the moment there's paint over here and there's paint down in, so there's paint here on this mounting peg, and there is paint in the hole where it locates. That's what I've cleaned out on the front one. So I'm just going to have a quick look and see if I can manage to bolt this up, which is probably going to be fun because it's too low on the floor, and I'll need to find a way of actually raising this up to work on it properly in a way that doesn't flop around. and after much digging through boxes I finally found the mounting hardware for the gearbox and engine mountings blocks. Now, gearbox mounts onto here, the 2 bolts at the back of the gearbox slot into here, and these slot onto 2 mounts that fix onto the front of the engine. So so the engine mounts, which are these, bolt onto these 2 here, through those 2 there. That bolts like that, that's about right, and then that piece then slides onto and bolts onto the actual chassis mounted isoelastic or metalastic bracket. Bolt on to here like this. So that's all you've got. These are the front and the 2 at the back. Those are the 2 bolts at the back which hook onto those, and then the engine mounts to the gearbox by bolts through these holes here, which are these studs here on the flywheel. So this is now ready for mock-up for the next stage, which is the bodywork, because the bodywork bolts here and the front of the bulkhead goes over here. So this is the steering here, which bolts into here. It has an internal system here for actually moving the steering rods, which go out from there. So so that's it for this stage. This, I say, is mocked up now. Now I need to take it apart and put it back against the wall of the shed so that I can put the bikes back in. But this is now ready for the bodywork. Well, it will be when I just drill those holes out. So I'm going to do that now, and then, as I say, it'll be ready for me to start playing with the bodywork. This week I should be able to order some tube and stuff, because I'm going to get paid this week, and then we can start playing with the body. Right, well, I hope that was useful, and if it was, then it would be great if you could actually like or subscribe, so that you can keep up to date with the progress of this project. Lots more to come on this.